Hello everyone, welcome to my Facebook Live. My name's Kelley Farley. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Karaka, Auckland. Right. And every Sunday night I come to you to make a card. So tonight I've got one in my head. I think I know what I'm doing, but we're just going to see how it goes and yeah, take it from there. So let me just pull up what am I doing? I'm just pulling it up so I can see it if anyone's with me tonight. If not, then that's okay. I've just done a big upload on YouTube. Facebook is being super funny with being able to download my video, so that's really annoying. So I'm going to start looking to see if I can actually go live straight on YouTube, and then half the work's done for me because I will just set it up. Hello Alison, I haven't quite got myself on my page, but I can see it on the phone. How are you doing today? I hope it hasn't been too rough for you today. So yeah, so I might see if I can actually go live on Facebook. What I need to figure out with that is, actually I could use my phone to do it, because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get it to go down. It's not actually playing for me. I just turned the volume off and now the video is not playing. Come on, Facebook. And we've changed it, and we've put the play button down the bottom. There we go, mute. Okie doke, because we don't need to hear me twice. Alright, so I got my order from Stampin' Club this week, and I ordered this new paper, which is super pretty. So I thought we'd have a go at using that. It's got one sheet per colour. And it does like an ombre effect. Oops. Sorry, I'm just trying to open without stabbing myself. So, that's good that you got to have a bit of a distraction. Right, I'm going to pop it down. Oh, no way. I don't have a button to flick it around anymore. Right, let's see what happens if I go face down, because I only have, it was there when I turned it on, but anyway, we're going to go this way instead. Oh, no, we're not going to go that way. It's not going to hold it. It's too heavy. That way. It's not going to work anyway, is it? Oh, it might work. I might just need something to hold that up a bit with. We'll see how we go. Oh, it's a bit wobbly. Sorry. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do it on link in YouTube, because Facebook's becoming a pain. Okay, so one side is floral, and the other side is like watercolour ombre. So there's Blackberry Bliss and Berry Burst, and then it's Calypso Coral and maybe Pumpkin Pie. Then we've got like a Night of Navy, and maybe I don't know if it's Blueberry Bushel. No, it's not. It's Misty Moonlight, I think. And we've got Shaded Spruce. Oh, it's not all florals. There's leaves. Some florals, some leaves. Pumpkin Pie and Poppy Parade, I think that is. Oh, the blue and green's pretty. And then we've got that. So I thought that was really quite a cool paper. And if I go up a bit more now that it's going the wrong way. No. Oh, sorry for making you feel sick. If you feel sick, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, let's just see what happens with that. I'm going to have to figure something else out because otherwise I'm not going to be able to talk to you while I am doing a live. Okay, so let's start with a piece of Berry Burst. Now, in my head, I feel like I've made this card before. So let's use some printer paper because otherwise that's going to be a very big piece of paper that's wasted. So I'm cutting my A4 paper down to 14.85. Alright, so that is a whole sheet and I'll just cut that side bit off. Alright, I just have to figure out where I am in the camera now. Okay, and then we're going to score. So technically I want half, so that is going to be 10.5. Yeah, I'm going to write that on here. So the score line is 10.5 centimeters. Now I want to divide that in 4. So how long is that? I think it's 4. So if I put that there, that is, I'm not in there properly. There. Okay, so it's 19 centimeters. So if we do, I'm sure it's 4. Give it a go. If it doesn't work, it's only a piece of printer paper. 19 divided by 4 is 4.75 centimeters. So we've got 10.5. Let's go this way. 4.75. So I'm going to do it. So 4.5. So in between a 7 and an 8. So there's 2 marks before the 5. So plus that is going to be, oops, plus 4.75 is 9.5 centimeters. So you can see I've used the other end, 9.5 centimeters, and then plus 4.75 is 14.25. So just between, sorry, excuse my head, between the 2 and the 3. And if it's a little off, then it should be right. And then that'll be our 10.5. So what my thinking is this there, this there, and this there. And then we have a piece of, yes! Alright, let's do this. So I suggest you make it, if you're trying to work something out, make it on a piece of paper here. So what did we say here? If we start from this end, we're going to go 4.75 centimeters, 9.5 centimeters, 14.25 centimeters. Okay, and then from this end, we're going to go up 10.5 centimeters. This way, 14.85 centimeters. Okay, so that is what we've got. So we're going to use a piece of card and we're going to cut that at 14.85. So you're going to have this little bit here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to do our scoring. We're going to start with 10.5. centimeters. And we're going to come here, and then we're going to rotate the card all the way around, come back in, pardon me, at 4.75, which is about 1 7/8 inches. And score, and then we said 9.5 centimeters. And then we said 14.25, so 14, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is our card base. I might use a bigger piece than that. And then what we're going to do is have a piece that goes across the middle there. So I want to make that, let's make that, if I was to put that on there, so 14, if we say 7, that's probably the same width, nope, slightly wider, 7, yep, get rid of that, and then we're going to bone folder, oops, that's slightly out, but you're not going to notice that. We're not going to notice that. Maybe. So maybe that. Okay, so what I want to do is I want this and this here. So I want to come in maybe about to there. So what is that? Okay, I'm just going to do 7. So it's going to be 14 because I need 2. So we're going to score at 7. And that way it's nice and square. So you end up having that. And then this is going to sit on your card like that. Like so. So it sits on your card like that. Alright. Happy, happy. We're going to use some Design Series paper. I'm going to use this piece here. I have brought out Bubblebath as well, because I thought it might need a mat. It might not. It might just be enough on its own. It does look pretty nice though. Yep. Okay, so we're going to do a mat for 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. It needs to be, what did we say, 4.75, 4.25. Yep. Please be 4.25. No, it's only 4. Okay, that's okay. And then we're going to do 14.35 for the length. There we go. And we'll get too short. We'll cut this one in half. Did you get a notification this time, Alison, or did you? Wait, it's not showing comments. Let me just refresh it, because I can see that there were more than one comment. Yeah. That's better. Oh, there we go. The blues and greens, yes, the blues and greens, Alison. Sorry, I couldn't see your message until I refreshed my computer screen. I'm just going to do this at half, because then it's a card base that I'm left with. And then I need 14.35, which is a normal mat that I would use. So I'm just going to do the whole thing. 4.25. I need 4 of them. One, two, three. Right. 1, 2, there we go. 3, 4. And then this, hopefully, yes, I can do 6.5. I'll go this way. Oops, that way. 6.5. And 6.5. 2. Oh, that's not 6.5. That was 5.5. That should have been joined like that. That's right. I'll find another bit. This is why we keep our scraps in the bag. Our offcuts, not our scraps. Our offcuts in the bag, because then when we need extra little bits, they're already there. Great for sentiments. Okay, so it is kind of directional paper. So we want to make sure that we cut it on a direction. Alright, so we did 4.25, it's going to be 3.75, which is very small, but you still get a decent strip. 1, 2, 3.75. That will be our 2 strips there. I was thinking of a way that we can use our DSP, because there is some beautiful DSP coming. And it's coming in May. So Stampin' Up! Have changed things how they would normally do them. And normally we have one big annual catalogue, and that does the whole year, and then smaller catalogues, 2 smaller catalogues, like a summer and a Christmas one. So now we're going to have 3 catalogues still, but they will only, some things will last the year, but the catalogue will come out in each season, so it'll be like January, May and September will be when we have the catalogues. So there's a new one coming out in May, which will be where all the new in colours are coming. So there's 5 new in colours. The Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, and what's the other one? Peach Pie will be leaving us, sadly. I know that there are some people that are quite attached to those colours. I have to say Petunia Pop is my favourite of all of those. It's not, I haven't used it for a while, but the other, and then Pretty in Pink kind of came in a close second, because it worked really nicely with Petunia Pop. But it is a colour that I quite liked. I'm a bit of a purple person, purple fan, so I'm going to pop that there. So if you would like a new catalogue, please let me know, because I'm about to put in an order to get some, so please let me know so that I get enough. I've also just posted a new, which I haven't finished doing all the invites for, but I've just posted a new event on my Facebook page, and that is for a card class at the end of April, and it will be using the new colours, and those new in colours will be they will be the new style stamp pads. So if you are interested in seeing them before they come out to purchase, then that card class will be, so we're going to make 5 cards, $30 for 5 cards, plus you'll get like a little sampler where you can do a little stamping and punch out some samples of the card to take away with you, so that you can remember which one you liked and which ink you, because the ink can sometimes look a little bit different, so you'll take that away, and it includes the samples of like all of the materials and stuff, so you don't have to supply anything, and afternoon tea and lots of friendly people that come along. Okay, so remember this is directional. Now it isn't going to line up because I cut it into long strips instead of cutting it the other way, which now is, you know, but what I could do is this. So then, oh, they're a bit too long. So then it doesn't matter that they don't line up. And that is too long because I forgot that we put the mat on. And I don't usually mat my cards. So that'll be 14.85. Excuse my heater fits in there. And my fluffy here. Okay, let's pop this out. I think that might end up being one of the reverse. Oh, I've cut that too. One of the reverse ones, because it's alright as long as it's got more floral on it. What do we think? I think I'm going to go that way. Then it doesn't matter that they haven't cut it to line up. So I've been doing some little bit of Easter crafting. My brother made these cute little egg holders for my team at work. So I've been working on filling them up, and then some friends' kids as well. And these cute little bunnies that I got for Piper and Blake and Matt for Easter. They're just like a little ornamenty, trinkety thing. Neither of them are really big chocolate people. Piper, when she was little, we used to keep her chocolate for nearly a year and then make chocolate pudding out of it, because she never really liked chocolate. She has to be in the right mood for it, so I just got them candy machines with some bags of lollies. Okay, so that's going to be that. I'm just going to press down on our score lines now just to burnish them and make sure, because I've put the extra card in there, the extra layer, it's quite bulky now. So, do we put white in there, or do I put white on here? Now remember, this is going to go in here. Alright, so it's going to sit like that. Let's find a nice leaf. That one. Reverse. That one. And stamp with a bit of white. I think I might leave the back white and then stick put a little. Okay, that's probably going to be waste, so I'll do it out here. Okay, so I need there. And 9.5. So that can be where we write our message. And how wide did this end up being? 5.5. No. Oh, it could be alright. It just has a wider pink border. Let's do that. 5.5. 5.5. And then I'm going to use Nature's Symphony because I think it works quite well with it, and I'm just going to use the smaller leaf here. Oh no, and I like that too. So the new stamps come in pouches like the dies, and I don't like storing them like that. So I've put mine in cases. Make me smile. Yeah, that's quite nice. So I've just taken them off so it doesn't have the stamping on here. I need to get a Sharpie so that I can write on the back here. And so I know when I've got missing stamps or which ones are being used and need to be returned. So I'm going to start with this. Excuse me. I'm going to stamp in this bit. Like so. Just give them, oh, I'm quite off the camera, I'm just giving it a little bit of, what do you call it? And then I'm going to stamp the, have I put it in enough? No, I haven't. Okay, don't get seasick. I'm just going to move the camera down just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to yeah, I don't want to use this because I want to turn it over so that you can see it. And a piece of scrap from under there. And I'm going to use Berry Burst, and I'm just going to grab this leaf. Oops. And stamp on the edge there. And rotate it and stamp on the edge there. And I want to put that, no, I'm just going to go in there then. Oh! Ha! Lucky that's the second side. The stamp stuck to my paper and I stamped it. Lucky it's not come through. Okay, Make me smile. Alright, on this one, I'm also going to stamp this around the edge. Just kind of random. I don't really do random very well, so like so, if that's random enough. And then, nope, wrong one, I want the leaf one. And then I'm just going to put these around the corners. Actually, I don't want the branch sticking out, that looks a little bit weird there. So I'm going to turn it around and have it so that the leaves come off. This actually works as really nicely as a corner stamp. So this stamp also has quite a large floral, leaf branch image as well, which is really pretty. But I'm going to leave it like that. And I was just thinking maybe I'll put this inside. It says, I like you lots. And there. Goes over there to clean, close. Oh, should I put another leaf in here? It's going to seem a little bit empty now, because I was going to pop a sentiment in there and I didn't. Okay. Alright. So let's pop this in. Oh, and I've left it on the desk too long. Lying down. Should have put it in my, because it's nearly empty, it should be in my stand. Here we go. See if I can get the last little bit to drip down while I'm finishing this off. So I'm going to pop that there, and I'm going to pop that there. Yeah. So I want that in the front. And then one glue. Alison, I appreciate you sticking with me. I know that you've got things that you could be doing. Come on, last little bit. Hopefully that'll be enough. Like so. And then what we're going to do is take our card, and let me get this out of the way. Do you think I'm going to get any more out? I don't think I am. So we're going to pop that down, so we've got our concertina thing like that, and then we're going to, this is going to pinch them together, okay, like that. But what I want is it to be kind of centered, so that it's centered there and there, and straight, obviously, but then also that inside message is slightly hidden as well. So I might use some tape actually, because it's a bit stronger. And I'm just going to put some tape right on the edge there. Oh my gosh, this is taking longer than I planned. And there. Oh, ripped off. It's that strong, it ripped off my paper. Okay, it's on the back. Right, with any double-sided tape you need to make sure that you burnish it, because that will make it easier to peel the backing off. I used so much double-sided tape in my classroom, it was not funny. And knowing that I needed to okay, so there and there, so I'm gonna straighten it. Nice and straight there. It's about even. It's gonna be even because that's where it is now. And I like this wider stuff is actually left over from the screw. Hop down there, pop the lid on, and then that is our card. I'm pretty stoked with that. I haven't made one of those for ages, and I'm pretty pleased with our measurements. They're not too tricky. We could look at if you want to make it a bit easier, I think the inches might be a little bit easier. So 10.5 is 4 1/8. And then we go 4.75 is 1 7/8. 9.5 is 3 3/4. 14.25 is 5 5/8. So you could do that way if you wanted to as well. The centimeters measurements are obviously at the front, at the beginning of the video. It's slightly out, but you could always have a play around with that with some printer paper yourself. Excuse me, and figure that out if that's what you wanted to do. So, and then that is our card, and it fits in a normal envelope, which we all love. So, please, if you have a go, listen, I know that fancy fold cards for you are not your fave, but if you do, I'll pop a picture up and you can put it on my page. Love to see what you make. A nice little sneak peek of our new DSP, but also another sneak peek of some different stamps from that Nature's Symphony stamp set, which is a new one that's just come out. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. It's 8:10, so a little bit over what I normally aim to do. Please do pop in and say hi if you're watching the replay. I'd love for you to pop over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to that so that I can do live videos from there, and maybe bypass Facebook a little bit, just because they make it a little bit tricky. See, now everything's back to front because my phone's upside down. Generally everything would be okay except for the sentiments. So have a lovely evening, and I will see you next Sunday. Thank you for joining me. Now I have to turn it off.